Hola, everybody. What's up? Everybody's filing in. Let me get to the top of this. Top of the chat. Scroll up here so I can welcome everybody. Vengeance! Vengeance was like here like 2 hours early. Welcome, sir. Your dedication is so appreciated. Let's see who else. Tamadachi, Brandon, Richard's in the house. Kevin from Texas. Mr. Todd. Mr. Robert Barber. Nancy Wolf, welcome, ma'am. Scunch, hello. Rippy Kippy, he is here. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Eric, welcome to the stream. Artie's here. Mr. Cool is here. Well, he's still young. I ain't young. I'm old. I think I got everybody. Welcome, everybody. Oh, Mr. Chad Warwick just came in. Mr. Chad, Mr. Moffat. Mr. Moffat eating his tuffet. Or eating his curds and whey. Sitting on his tuffet. Eating his tuffet. Would that be like eating his seat? Well, I guess it's better than picking your seat. Anyway, welcome, everybody. David's here. Welcome, sir. Oh, so much on my mind. So much to cover tonight. Of course, welcome. Give a big self-high five to my moderators, Eric and Lori. Lori has yet to show up, but do it anyway. Self-high five to my moderators, keeping the chat classy. Tonight's stream, of course, is brought to you, sponsored by 7-Eleven, 5101 Northeast 112th Avenue here in Vancouver, Washington. And they supply the chow for the chat. And once again, I can't get enough of these things. I got 2 orders of their chicken dippers. Here's their chicken dippers. Look at all the spices and seasoning on that puppy. And how big it is, too. Oh, my goodness. Now, McDonald's is giving them some competition with those tenders. Oh, my gosh. I reviewed those. Wow. That's tomorrow. You'll catch the review for that tomorrow. No pizza, David. Got the dippers. And the let's see what they give me with. Let's see. Andrea put in the sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce for them. And the Ken's Buttermilk Ranch. The Buttermilk Ranch is okay. I really like the barbecue sauce. That's good stuff. Okay, right out of the chute, I got to let you guys know that I am giving away, because it may take the whole stream. I'm giving away tonight the original Outlast. I don't have a video. I chose not to do it because I didn't know who was on the stream, if we had some youngsters on the stream. And that's a pretty scary game. But I'm giving away the first Outlast. And what you have to do in order to win it is, and this is going to go to new subscribers, go ahead and bring up Anchor.fm. You can bring that up on your web browser, or preferably what you want to do is go to on your mobile phone. Whether you have iOS or Android, go ahead and download the Anchor FM app and then search for Old Nerd Reviews and follow me on the podcast. And at the end of the stream, I'll go ahead and pick a new follower from whoever followed me on the podcast during this hour. And I will just pick somebody at random, and you guy or girl or gal or whatever will win Outlast. I'm kind of tongue-tied tonight. I'm not sure exactly why. I think I'm tired. Yeah, you keep on hoping for that Super NES Classic there. How do you become a mod? Well, you pay me $40,000 annually, and you can become a mod too. Okay, anywho. Also, I will be shooting, thanks to Mr. Chad, who gave a generous donation to watch me die. Thank you, Chad. That'll pay for my coffin, unless, you know, they just kind of throw me in a glad bag and throw me in a ditch. That's fine. I don't care. Friday, I will be shooting with with the owner of Rainy Day Ice Cream, Sean. I will be shooting the video where we're going to do the Korean spicy noodle challenge, and then I'll have the video up next week. I wanted to shoot it this week, but they were doing all kinds of crap to the outside of my apartment. They were pressure washing it, which made a lot of noise. They were painting it, which made a lot of noise because they used this big painting machine. And then the people who live upstairs, one of the people who live upstairs who were just here like 2 months, came and moved out. And so they replaced all the carpet on Friday. So I'm having all this noise up there. Then it just never ended. So I said, okay, Sean, let's go ahead and go for next Friday. I'll shoot it out, clear to next Friday. Shouldn't be nothing happening then. So that's what we'll do. Anyway, I'm going to dig into these. Okay. Hey, E. Thompson. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. James is in the house. How you do? I do fine. You're gonna use Sean instead of a gun to shoot those, to shoot the Nuddles. What the crap's the Nuddles? It sounds like a friggin' kid's show. The Nuddles. Okay, there's some of that sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce on my dippers, which I'm going to save for later because I actually just ate a while ago. Inside of those for your perusal. And I've got barbecue sauce on my mouth. Connie Ramirez, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Old Nerd Reviews channel. Did I buy the Super Nintendo that just came out? No, I did not. I'm not going to buy that crap. It's kind of gimmicky. I would rather have an original if I had my opportunity. Is that working? Yeah, it is working. See this little puppy right here down in the corner of the chat? Maybe I should move it down. Here, let's move it over here. Here, let's move it up here. Let's move it all around. There's presently 48 people watching right now. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. What am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to put these in the fridge because I need a bigger desk. I've got such a tiny desk for what I need to do. Ah! I'm back! Did you miss me? Xbox fanatic, welcome. Your birthday's in 2 days. Well, welcome. And happy birthday to you, sir, ahead of time. My birthday is, well, tomorrow's the 1st, so in October. Do you have any original game systems? Yes, I have a Super NES, of course, which sits on the back there on the table. And I have a GameCube. And I have a Nintendo 64 somewhere floating around here somewhere. Photolab guy, welcome, welcome. Man, did I miss anybody? I said hello to you, didn't I, Brandon? If not, hello, welcome. Wow, holy crap. Some of these people who get so much, hey, Off Kilter, welcome. Some of these people who get so many viewers, I don't know how they keep track of their chat. That's crazy. What is my opinion on BattleBots? Now that's the show where they actually have two robots going against each other. Very nerdy show. It's cool. My son Ashley used to participate in stuff like that. It was cool. His school did that at one time, long time ago. Randall, welcome. Hi to my 3.5-year-old grandson. Is he going to understand me? Do I need to... Jax? Is that his name? Like on General Hospital, Jax? Do I need to talk baby talk? I doubt he'll... Hi, Jax. I don't know. Cherry Kool-Aid. No cherry Kool-Aid here. I've got some... I've got my Brazilian dark roast on hand, on tap. An impression of Morgan Freeman. James, I wouldn't even know where to start on that one. I can do a few people, but Morgan, wow. I wouldn't even know where to start. He loved it. That's funny. That's funny. Here, Jax can play with my Batman fidget spinner there. Here, Jax, you can play with that. Ah! After I drop it. There, Jax. There you go. Ooh, mesmerized. A toddler mesmerized. Isn't that interesting? Having me a box of Nerds candy. Right on. That's good stuff. I used to love those things. I think I would still love those things. Today is National Mulled Cider Day. I had no idea what mulled cider was. Had to look it up. So it's like an apple cider. Well, I'll read you what it is. Based on what mulled is. Mulled wine was originally consumed as far back as the 2nd century, created by the Romans, who would heat wine to defend their bodies against colds. So it's kind of a spiced cider. I actually looked up a recipe on Food Network by Bobby Flay, from Bobby Flay. And it has like cinnamon in it and some kind of allspice and stuff like that. But anyway, today is National Mulled Cider Day. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, Connie! Connie just subscribed. Happy to have you. Sydney, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Do some impressions that you can do. Of Rick. Rick who? I can do the Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Gotta get George the Animal Steel. Ian K impression. Okay. Here's Ian K. I'm going through the drive-thru. Hello, may I take your order? Yeah, you can. Peep this out. How was that? Did that work? Got your chicken dippers and a cherry Slurpee. That's good stuff. Yeah, I first tried the cherry Slurpee just a few days ago. I didn't know if I'd like it, and it turned out to be really good. It took me back to the icy days when I used to have ices as a kid. It was really good. Rick from Rick and Morty. Richard, I have never seen Rick and Morty. I have no idea. Let's see. Okay. The other day, I was checking Twitter and found out that Sky Saga Infinite Isles, if you've ever played Sky Saga, it's like an online open world game. It doesn't have a single player or anything. You got to play it online. And it's kind of like World of Warcraft, but it's a combination, kind of a Minecraft trove type of thing. And they're shutting down. I really liked this game and really enjoyed playing it. And they had an alpha out for a long time. Then they went into beta, and then it came out, and then like a couple months later after coming out, they shut it down. And it's very esoteric. They're why they're leaving. It's very veiled, and I don't understand why they're shutting it down, but they are, and I was very sad about that. So if you haven't played and you've had it on your computer for a while, may as well take it off because they're done. I don't know why. That's sad. It's sad. Steve is the hero of the channel. He got rid of the troll. Thank you, sir. He cleaning up the chat from behind the scenes. I wish I could. I don't think you can. I don't believe that you can, Richard. You got me thinking though, buddy. That's an awful fun game. That would be fun to play together. I'll look into it. Oh, is the chat gone? Doggone. I gotta look more often. Let me bring it back. You doggone guys over at YouTube. You like to mess with me. There you go. Okay, I'm keeping it up there. God, now I can't see that. I'm gonna have to shadow it or something. Okay, let's put it up here. We'll put it up here. Okay, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Bueller. How did I do that? Magic. What do you mean, how did I do that? It's in the software. You doofy gal. Okay, also, now, like I said, if you want to win Outlast, go to either, on your mobile, go to whatever the store is for you, whether it's on iOS or Android. Download the Anchor app, Anchor FM, and then follow me on Anchor, Old Nerd Reviews, and I'll check it at the end of the stream. Holy crap! It's like 5:30 and the sun decides to come out. Hold on. Wow! Talk about wash me out. I look like Casper the Ghost. Weird weather. It was rainy today and gloomy, and now it's like sunshiny. It's crazy. So anyway, I also wanted to put over Presley's podcast. Let me get the address up there. That is somebody worth favoriting too. Powerhouse Sports Entertainment, I assume it is, but it's just like ENT. And Presley has just, for all the wrestling fans in the audience here, Presley just did a podcast interview with Tito Santana. And it's a multi-part one, but it's a pretty long one. But it's a full interview with Tito Santana. Go over to Anchor and sub or follow. I always want to say sub because it's like you move between platforms and it's sub and it's thumbs up and it's follow and it's all kinds of weird crap. Anyway, follow Presley and Powerhouse Sports to hear that Tito Santana interview. It's very cool. Steve is a huge old nerd fan. Well, I'm a huge old nerd. Getting there. Oh, Rippy Kippy donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, everybody. Please give Rippy Kippy a self-high five. Thank you, sir. Tony's World. Excellent. Oh, what's up, Nightbot? Yeah, Nightbot's in the house. I don't know what it's doing there. The alias you set this command to be of podcast does not exist. Okay, so it's, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, Nightbot, you give me headaches. Thank you for the $5. Rippy, I appreciate that very much, sir. You are one of the ones that help keep this channel alive. Hey, Dacker T40, how you doing? Turns out that the guy is a Craigslist mod and he flagged and deleted one of your posts about a Sprint phone? A Sprint phone? I don't remember having a Sprint phone. What, so he comes over and starts trolling me? I swear, Craigslist people are just scary. They're just friggin' morons for the most part. I don't know what their problem is. Well, anyway, that's water under the bridge. Thanks to you, Steve. Thanks. Barcade? What's Barcade? Chicky Monkey. What's Chicky Monkey? Everybody's speaking a different language here. Chicky Monkey. Let's see. Okay. I put out on the podcast this last week, I couldn't believe it. The Russian side of Burger King is trying to get the movie It banned from their country because they claim product placement by McDonald's. They're claiming that Pennywise looks too much like Ronald McDonald. In fact, they quote exactly like Ronald McDonald. Pennywise looks like Ronald McDonald. I'm telling you, if Pennywise actually looked like Ronald McDonald and vice versa, I would have never gone to McDonald's in the first place when I was little. I would have been scared poopless. Isn't that just dumb? They're trying to get the entire movie banned from the country, or the movie banned from the entire country because Pennywise looks like Ronald McDonald, and they think that McDonald's is behind the dastardly deed. Isn't that crazy? What kind of car do I... Hey, DJ, just saw you come in. Welcome. What type of car do you drive? I drive a 2004 Pontiac Vibe, which has lasted me over 100,000 miles and is still going strong. Because basically it's made in a Toyota factory, so it's just got like a Pontiac stamped on it. But it's a Toyota, and those things run forever. It's wonderful. I wish. 911 GT Turbo Porsche. I wish. That would be nice. That would be nice. Oh. Daniel Hammond watched Gerald's Game last night on Netflix. I've never heard of it. I will look for it because I do have Netflix. I've actually been watching The Walking Dead over again, trying to get ready for the season premiere this month. I think it's on the 23rd, isn't it? My service provider for live stream you did yesterday. That is Ting. And there's actually a link down below in the description that'll give you like $25 off your first device if you buy a device. Actually, you can use what you have more than likely, or $25 off your first month of service, which is really cool because Ting makes it so there's no contract. So it's like you can try it. If you don't like it, you just drop it. Not a problem. And you pay for what you use only. You don't have a set amount. So if you use less on your talk, your texting, and your data for a month, then you pay less. And I guess the average bill is around $23. I think my son used to pay like $25 on an average. And I'm just testing it out right now to see, because I'm using only the data. But I mean, when you're streaming, data goes fast. It eats it up. So if it gets up to the point where I'm doing 20 or 45 a month in data or more, then I'm going to have to use my son's iPhone and switch over to Xfinity, because they have a line for $45 a month, and it's unlimited. So if I have to do that route, I will. If not, I'd rather stay with Ting, because my son used them for a long time and they seem to be really solid. He loved it. But then his boss started paying for his own line, so he doesn't have to worry about it now. Rippy is going to do YouTube. What are you going to do? YouTube video around 10 p.m. Eastern. So 7, that's 7. Okay. Playing GTA 5. Ronald has killed more. Yes, he has. Ronald has killed more. Blazing Beats 123. Thank you, sir, for the $2. I appreciate that very much. I don't know where the little thing is, my little thing in the middle, but thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. Kippy. There it is. It took a while, but it came through. Everybody give Blazing Beats self high five for supporting the channel. Thank you again, sir. Psycho is in the house. His boss pays for his internet to track what he does or what? No, just because his friggin' my son had to go to Vegas for a mobile show, and they sent him down. His company sent him down for a mobile show, and he was there like 3 days or something like that. And his boss upgraded the laptop that he was going to buy. The laptop far surpasses what I have right here and now. It's as a desktop computer. It's crazy. His boss is just really good for him because my son just cranks out the time for him. Chad Moffat, little Chad Moffat, sitting on his tuffet, donating $10. And give Chad a self high five, everybody. Truffle Shuffle, I already did that. You wanted me to do it again? I'll do it again because you paid for it. Okay, let's get it over with before the thing on the screen disappears. Oh, there we go, Truffle Shuffle. See, I don't have hardly anything to shuffle. Mang. Thank you, sir. You like gyros? Yes, I do. I had some good ones over at Arby's when they first came out. I like those. Where's Lori? I don't know where Lori is. I know that she sent me a message that said that she had finally gotten all moved in and stuff like that. So maybe she's just taken a break or something. But I thought that she'd take a break with us. I feel slighted. How about you guys? She's ignoring us. We're going to have to give her heck when she comes in. Yes, Chad, you are the man. You are the man. There's nothing more I can say about that. Can I ask a question? Sure, ask away. I don't know if I'll give you a straight answer. It depends on the question. The horror. Of course, Kevin, the horror of the Truffle Shuffle. Check Messenger. I sent you something. Are you talking about on the Facebook page? I thought you said you already sent me something on Messenger, and I haven't seen anything. So I don't know what you're talking about. But I'll check the Facebook page unless it's something else. Maybe aliens abducted her. That's your question? Well, that's not a question. Maybe they did. No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need to put this ranch, this Kansas ranch in the fridge. I don't want it to get bad. Oh, everybody's. Oh, man, I'm getting warm. It's actually getting warm in here. Oh, surprising. I think the humidity's up. That's the crazy thing about it around here is when it's rainy and stuff like that, sometimes the humidity goes up and it's just nasty. And it's probably not nasty for a lot of you guys like Kevin in Texas. It would probably be like, what are you complaining about? But I mean, here for this Northwestern boy, it's just like, you know, when it gets up to like 40% humidity, it's just like, oh man, I need to open the window. I don't want to open the window, though, because people think I'm weird screaming at nobody. They have no idea what's going on here. Shh, it's secret. Are you a real pilot? What are you talking about? Who's a pilot? My real name is James Stalker. I sent you a photo. You sent me a photo through what? Facebook? I mean, I follow you on Instagram, Vengeance, but I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you send it to me on Instagram to make sure that I see it? Hey, my name Barbarian. You talk like Hulk. Hey, from my podcast station. Well, thank you, sir. Glad to have you. Welcome to the stream. We're just having a lot of fun. Oh, uh-oh. What's going on? Everybody's laughing. Let me in on the joke. Oh, yes, Facebook. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, the airline photo. That was from the episode on leverage called the DB Cooper Job. And I was a co-pilot. And if you notice on that one photo that I shot, the airplane is actually inside a warehouse, and it's I couldn't get it all, but it's just half an airplane, and it's sitting on a flatbed trailer, and then it's got green screens and cameras around it and lights and stuff like that. So I mean, it's really cool behind the scenes photos, stuff like that. But yeah, I was the co-pilot in that particular episode. I've done other leverage episodes, and then, you know, Grimm and Portlandia and the Librarians. So no, I'm not a real pilot. I just play one on TV. I'm turning 16. So you're turning 16 2 days from now. Well, happy birthday again, sir. Every time I leave the house and it's empty except for the cats, I talk inside. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, when they have no idea what's going on, they're going, what the heck is going on in there? Oh, excuse me. What was the first TV show I was on? It would have been Leverage. And that was actually a year before I started on Leverage, I think a year and a half before Grimm started. And then once Grimm started, Leverage was canceled, and then I went over to Grimm. I liked Grimm so much better. The people over there were so nice. Leverage, Dean Devlin Productions, they kind of treat you like cattle. And it's kind of like this, when you're an extra, it's a huge cattle line. And it's just like, hurry up and get shot and go to the next thing and stuff like that. But on Grimm, it was just like they treated me like family. I loved working for Grimm. And every time I look at those photos, I get really sad, because it was a big part of my life for 6 seasons, for like 6 years. And it's just like, oh my goodness, I wish I could go back and do it all over again. And then I only shot 2 episodes of Portlandia. 2 episodes? Yeah, I think so. 2 episodes of Portlandia. Didn't really care for the company that was doing extras on that one. Librarians, same thing as Leverage, because it's done by the same people. Dean Devlin did both Leverage and the Librarians. Who's my favorite character on Goonies? God, I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Did you know that it was shot at the Oregon coast up here in Astoria? True story. At the jail and another place. But it was, and the outside shots too, up above the ocean. That's Astoria, Oregon. Wait, you were on Grimm? Yes, Psycho, I was. Where have you been, buddy? Yes, I posted pictures all over the Facebook page and talked about it numerous times. Yeah, I was, I think I was in every season except for 5, I believe. No, 4. For some odd reason, it's really weird. I was one of the zombies in season 2 and season 3, and after the zombie shoot, they didn't want to use, and not Grimm themselves, but the extras company didn't want to use any of the zombies again because they was afraid we might be recognized. That's the excuse that they used, which was crazy, because when you're watching TV, it's a total suspension of reality anyway. I mean, it's like saying Tom Hanks can't be both in Forrest Gump and Apollo 13 because he's 2 different characters and it would confuse the audience. Not only that, but I was a zombie. I was in full makeup. It's just like, are you serious? So I don't know what went on with that, but I went a full season without getting work with Grimm because, and all the other zombies too, because of that fact. It was crazy. What's Grimm? Grimm was an NBC show kind of like a fantasy, sci-fi, murder, mystery, crime, drama, all of the above. But look it up if you're not sure what Grimm was. I should host Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live hasn't been good for years. Ugh. No. Now, SCTV, that was a heck of a show. The guys and gals on SCTV so far out-talented the people on Saturday Night Live. I mean, the original Not Ready for Primetime Players were really good, but I still liked the people on SCTV better. Oh, Aardvark, welcome, sir. Welcome to the stream. You're BK. Well, I hope you're not BK. BK hasn't been turning out very good stuff lately. Ian K claimed my zombie performance caused Grimm's cancellation. Well, that'd be interesting because the Zombies was shot in 2 episodes only. The last episode of season 2, the first episode of season 3, because it was a cliffhanger. And they went on until season 6. So that would be that they'd have to consider. We said that there should have been a spin-off of the Zombies. Zombie knows best, like Daddy knows best, you know, Father knows best. There should have been a spin-off of just the Grimm Zombies. No, I wasn't a Wesson. Just a zombie. Okay, so what did I play in Grimm throughout all 6 seasons? I was a zombie. I was, let's see, a mortician. I was a doctor. I was a medical examiner. I was with CSI. I was a cop. I was a detective. God, was there anything else that I did? I was a party goer. I was a bar patron. I think that's probably all the stuff I did. I did the CSI, the medical examiner, and the detective and the cop numerous times throughout the seasons. But everything else was just a one-shot. Tony A, welcome, sir. I am doing fine, Mang. How you doing? Oh, Becky came in. Hey, Becky, you're not late. You're fashionably late, which makes it all okay. David, are you leaving? Are you leaving the party, sir? Don't leave the party. That makes us all sad. Tracy, welcome to the stream. Wish I would have been an extra. Do you live in the Portland area? Are you local? I mean, there's a lot of productions going on in different areas of the U.S. I mean, you may want to check to see if you can sign up. I mean, it doesn't cost anything unless you're like, unless they offer you like a union position, then you need like a SAG and stuff like that. But otherwise, you know, you just sign up, and if they like you, they'll bring you in. And if they really like you, they'll bring you back and back and back and back. All right. Be well yourself, David. Thanks for coming. Well, I've got some, like I said, I have some pictures that I posted on the Facebook page, Psycho, and you can check out some screenshots and just recognize me there. Because, I mean, it's funny that when I watch shows, when I watched Grimm, when I watched Leverage in Portlandia and The Librarians, I no longer watched the primary characters. I could care less what was going on. I always looked for the people milling around in back and doing things in back, and somebody who wasn't a regular, because I'd go, hey, I know that dude. Hey, I worked with her. And that was fun. Let's see. I was on some bowling shows. Bowling shows, really? Okay, that's interesting. Would you rather eat Big Key French toast sticks or ghost pepper peanuts? I would rather eat the ghost pepper peanuts because the ghost pepper the ghost pepper peanuts, that's a tongue twister, tasted as they were supposed to. The French toast sticks were made in Beaker's laboratory and soaked in, I don't know, soaked in doggy dew, I guess. They were horrible. Wow, we've gone 45 minutes already. That's crazy. Okay, so I've got my phone, so I will be checking who is following me on my podcast. And what I'll do is I'll give you a little bit more time and I'll announce the winner on Twitter. So also follow me on Twitter. Old Nerd Reviews for everything in the entire world. You know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the podcast. So follow me on Twitter and I'll announce the winner of the Outlast there. There you go. That's how I'll do it. Da, 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 da. You live in Indiana. League of Their Own was filmed here. Look to see if there's any extra companies in your area, Tracy. Because if there was a movie filmed there, there may be other movies. Because I've been in a couple different movies too as background. I was in Reese Witherspoon's Wild. I've been in local commercials, and you can do that, you know, because there's always going to be local commercials. So check your area and see what you find out. Let's see. I thought you were leaving, David. Well, that's okay. I'm glad you're staying. You remember that old show Emergency? Yes, I like Emergency. I love the old Decade channels. Decades, Antenna TV, and Me TV. I watch them all the time. Good stuff. That's good stuff, David. Or Barbarian. Librarians is back on December 20th. No. Whoa, David. Oh, no, that's Scott. I've got David on the brain since David kept saying that he's leaving. Well, sign up for Twitter, David. Scott, everybody, please give Scott a self high five. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, Scott. I told you, I don't know what's wrong with my tongue today. Oh my goodness. Tracy, you're leaving. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope to see you back right here next week. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. What's my opinion on Xfinity? I love Xfinity. I have Xfinity. I'm paying $100 a month for basic cable. Internet that is $250 down, $12 up. My box is full HD. It's got built-in DVR. It's got Netflix built into it. It's really amazing. And like I said, I'm paying $100 a month for it. It's crazy good. And I haven't had a problem with Xfinity. Not a single problem. And I've been with them for about a year and, well, actually 2 years now because I just signed up for another one. So, no, so a year and a half. A year and a half. And I love them. They're great. Does Joey's World Tour have a shot at winning the Outlast game? I don't know. If Joey's not subscribed to me, I don't know if Joey's on Anchor. I don't know. Hey, Lori's here. Rest in peace, Bobby Heenan. Yes, one of the greatest managers, announcers, managers, announcers, and what else? Wrestlers. Bobby did it all. Bobby was freaking awesome. What a genius, talented man he was. Lori came in. Where you been? Oh, Tony A. Okay, so what it is I'm giving away the first Outlast. If you haven't got the first Outlast, I'm giving that game away if you're a gamer. Now, if you're not a subscriber to my podcast already, what you do is you go to whatever your store is on your mobile device, iOS or Android, or the Play Store or whatever. Download the Anchor FM app and then search for Old Nerd Reviews on it and follow the podcast. And then I'll just choose a new follower by random, and I'll announce the winner on Twitter later on tonight for Outlast. So that's the story. Who did I have before that? I had Comcast. They sucked. Oh my goodness, I hated Comcast. Am I ever going back to BK again? Yeah, sure. I mean, I hope they turn out some really ingenious stuff, because most of that BK has kind of gotten like Wendy's. They've kind of gotten to the point where it seems like they don't really care anymore. They're not motivated to put out some really good stuff. They just kind of put out this mediocre crap and regurgitated crap that it's just like, okay, so what? No, I did not forget about the Hash Brown Olympics. I've got one more place to go, and then we'll be announcing the winner of the gold and the silver and the bronze. Be an extra on Game of Thrones. Well, I mean, you can only be an extra on, productions that are filmed in your area. I have no idea where they shoot Game of Thrones. I don't think I'd want to do that anyway. Retro TV shows are the best. That is true. Yes, I heard that Hugh Hefner passed away. See ya. Be fair to Flair. Always. Flair is... I haven't heard anything about Flair since he had his issue in the hospital and came back and said that he was doing okay. Sometimes that's like a smoke screen, and they say, oh yeah, everybody's doing wonderful, and then the next day they're like dead as a doornail. So I haven't heard anything. Anybody else heard anything about Flair? Any updates? Would I consider working as a Sanimal? Absolutely, if the money was right. Yeah, that'd be fun. I would love to do that. I mean, that was the fun part. The season has ended for me as far as delivering ice cream, but that would be fun. I'd be able to make little kids happy, and I love to do that. I just get such a kick out of making little kids happy. Who is your phone or cell phone provider? It's Ting right now, and I like it so far. And because there's no contract, you pay for only what you use, so your bill's not always a constant. Sometimes it's lower, or it may be higher depending on what you do, but no contract is great. It's just like, try it, and if you don't like it, just drop it. But yeah, I'm liking them so far. It's just a matter of, will all the streaming that I'm doing not go over the amount that I can afford? If it does, then I'll have to go to Xfinity, because they have $45 a month for unlimited everything. So we'll have to see. Yeah, Steve, if you look, check out my review of CenturyLink. I actually did kind of like a review. It was more like a rant, and that thing went through the roof and continues to go through the roof. And you'll see the problems that I had with CenturyLink. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Yes, everybody give Ric Flair a big woo! That could also be almost like a Stinger woo, right? Lori is at her son's in Washington, right here in Washington. My movers haven't even picked up my stuff yet in California. They're really late. So you're sitting on the floor? You have nothing around you except for your mobile device, which you're watching me on? Awesome. That's okay. That just means less stuff that you have to be concerned with, because you have nothing right now. Oh, just hang in there. Things will work out. They always do. Who would write a better book about keys to success, Ian K or Joey's World? I think... Gosh, I don't know, because I really don't know what goes on in their head to do what they do. So I don't know. I'd like to see something from both and see what they say. See how they match up. Do you make us happy? No, you make me happy, man. I cry every night. because I'm so excited of everybody coming and seeing me. Styling and profiling. Right on, baby. Jet flying, high, and all that other stuff. Oh, you're at your son's right now. Okay. How has your day been? Well, I've been doing a lot of looking into streaming on Twitch. That's another thing that I should tell you about. I don't know about Saturday nights yet. I'm still kind of debating that one way or another. But if I'm going to do as much live streaming as I want to, I'm going to be doing it on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Old Nerd Reviews again. So follow me over there. But I figured that, you know, this channel should be exclusively for reviews and unboxings and demos and stuff like that, and not the vlogging, live streaming that I want to do otherwise. I don't want to get YouTube all confused and then going, okay, we no longer know what your channel's about. So I want to keep this one exclusive to all the reviews kind of stuff. And then the live streaming stuff that I want to do more of, and the gaming stuff that I want to do more of, is all over on Twitch. So twitch.tv/Old Nerd Reviews. Be there or be square. That's pretty good, Steve. Now, I mean, that's actually a really good deal. Now, as long as they don't start screwing with you, because a lot of these companies, what they'll do is they'll start tacking on these extra fees and saying that they're taxes, that they have to do this and crap like that. I really hope that you do not get screwed with CenturyLink, because there are a lot of people like me who got screwed with them. But I mean, that's a really good deal. And by the way, I've got Showtime with mine also. I did have HBO the first year, but then I changed to Showtime, and I really don't watch either one. So I just thought I'd try it to see what the difference was. Jet flying, limousine riding. That's right. I'll never forget that quick elbow drop did to his own jacket. I'm telling you, the best, one of the funniest wrestling promos I have ever seen is when Jay Lethal as Ric Flair, and Ric Flair was in TNA, and they did that promo where Rick was in the ring and Jay Lethal was up on the ramp and he was doing Rick. That had to have been one of the funniest promos I have ever seen. Oh my goodness. No, I forgot, Kevin, about the Monkeys episode with the penguin. I will have to look that up. I will write that down right now. I'll write down Monkeys and Burgess Meredith. Monkeys, Burgess Meredith. What part did he play? What was he in the Monkeys? Is he like a rich dude or something like that? Brandon, so you're leaving. All right. Thank you, sir, for coming to the stream. Hope to see you next Saturday. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Now, see, Todd is saying that he got screwed over with CenturyLink also. I'll tell you a couple people, if you guys are already on Twitch, if you're not, get on Twitch so you can catch all the live streaming stuff over there from me. And follow me, of course. But a couple people worth watching is Barnacles, who also is on YouTube, but he streams every morning Coffee with Barnacles over at Twitch. He's worth following. And also Tildays. She's worth following. She streams for like 7, 8, 9 hours at a time every single weekday. I don't think she does it on the weekends. But what she does is she games the first half of the show, and then she cooks the second half of the show. She's got like these multiple cameras. She's got an amazing setup. And one of the things that I want to do that Barnacles, both Barnacles and Tildays does, is they stream, but they don't use a webcam like I do. They use their regular cam. But what I need is an HDMI, whatchamacallit. It's, oh man, my brain is gone. What the crap is it called? Let me look at Amazon real quick. I just have it on the friggin' tip of my tongue, and my brain's going 90 miles an hour. Let's go to my wish list. It is a video capture card, and what it does is it connects from an HDMI to a USB. So what you can do is you can stream. I'd be able to stream using the camera that I shoot with. Here, let me see what I'm looking at to make sure the chat hasn't disappeared. To stream with the camera that I shoot videos with, but I would also be able to stream from, you know, any of the consoles that I wanted to. So it'd be very clear and it'd be very cool. But they both use cameras, and their setup is gorgeous, especially Tilde's. So check them out. Okay, let's see. Vengeance is going to go listen to Megadeth and Iron Maiden when you get done there. Some oldie goldie school. Gorilla Juice. When did you come in, man? Haven't seen you. Oh, Merry Christmas. So you just got here. Well, Merry Christmas, sir. No, that should be happy birthday. My birthday is October. 7-Eleven should sponsor you. Well, they kind of do. They sponsor me through some of the free stuff they provide me. And that's fine with me, but I believe me, if 7-Eleven, if corporate contacted me and they started throwing money at me, friggin', I'd go for it. You know, but see, I always want to keep my integrity. I will never promote anything that, first of all, I have not used, and second of all, I don't like. It's got to be something that I really believe in and something that I've used. Otherwise, it's fake, it's phony, and it's totally wrong. But, you know, I love 7-Eleven enough that if they start throwing money at me, I'd jump at it in a heartbeat. If you were left home alone like Kevin McAllister, what is the first thing you would do? I would dance around naked. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm home. You really can't ask that from an adult because they live at home anyway. What would you do, Artie? I mean, anything Kevin could do, we could do, right? I don't know how old you are. How old are you, Artie? Hulu just released Perfect Strangers. That's a good show. I like that show. I don't like Hulu, but I like Perfect Strangers. That was fun. 45 Records, man. Had to do your homework. Well, that's good. Get your homework done before watching the stream. Good guy. You would order your own cheese pizza. Why just cheese? You got to have something else on that. At least some anchovies. At least some anchovies. So did we cover everything? I think I covered everything. And it is the top of the hour. Okay, yeah, I covered everything. So once again, guys, download the Anchor FM app on your mobile device. Follow the Old Nerd Reviews podcast. And I will pick a winner at random and announce on Twitter who gets Outlast. Simple as that. Let's see. Oh, by the way, if I pick you on Twitter, you're going to have to go ahead and message me back because I need to know how to get it to you. So message me back on Twitter if I announce you. Remember Pac-Man Fever? You mean the song? Absolutely, I've got it. I've got it in my Spotify playlist. I have my own Spotify playlist that you guys can subscribe to, and I actually put the link on the Facebook page. A lot of wacky crap that if you like Dr. Demento and you like novelty music and stuff like that, I've got a full playlist of like, I think it's like 11 hours of nothing but novelty tunes. And you can find the link to that on the Facebook page. So that would be cool. All right, so I am going to jet out of here, guys. Thanks so much for being on the stream. Thank you so much for my mods, for keeping the chat classy. Appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for everybody who super chatted and sponsored the channel here. Like I said, you guys, without you, it's hard to keep this thing going, because you know there's a lot of money that goes into it, and I'm trying to do it all myself, but you guys are a big part of it, so I appreciate that very much. All right, I will check you guys later. Review tomorrow. I will have the McDonald's tenders, buttermilk tenders review tomorrow, and you can see that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific as usual. And then you know, new schedule for now, because I'm trying to do stuff with the website and the podcast, putting out videos every Sunday and Wednesday, and so just 2 days a week for now. Let's see. Well, you're welcome. Thanks for being part of it, Psycho, as usual. Yes, Tough Enough and Beds Are Burning, of course. Great songs. Okay, so I'm jetting out of here. You guys have a freaking awesome day. Like I said, follow me over on Twitter, or, well, on Twitter, on the podcast, on Anchor, and also on Twitch, because I'll be doing all the streaming over on Twitch. So I've got to learn more about it, because there's a lot of differences between streaming here and streaming there. So anyway, I have my work cut out for me. All right, you guys have a freaking awesome rest of the weekend, and I'll talk to you again. Bye.